Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Spec here today, back with another Clash of Clans farming video. Some of these raids, you're gonna see things like my queen in here, and she's gonna be a little bit higher level than you would expect, mostly because this footage is old. I've been gone for like almost 3 weeks, just away from my house on vacation. I haven't been able to record or upload or edit any of those things, and I wasn't able to like get these out before then, so I'm just gonna go ahead and upload them now. But some of the raids are newer raids, and that's why some of my queen might be a higher level than you'd expect. But they're still good raids nonetheless, like the one we found here, with about 1.4 million total loot available. And I'm going to go ahead and start from the bottom. You got 2 single target Inferno Towers. I'm going to freeze right away in order to save my hounds. But luckily, since they are single target, they are not going to destroy my loons. I'm going to go ahead and put the haste spell in the middle, and that will allow my balloons to funnel towards the middle very, very well. As you can see, almost all of my loons have spread out throughout the space very effectively. I've got a group in the left, group in the middle, and a group in the right. And the middle and the right group kind of meshed. So we got a bigger group going towards the right side, which isn't going to be a problem because it doesn't really look like there's much left in this base that can take out any of my troops. I've got a giant horde of minions and lava pups on the town hall. That town hall is going to go down without much of a fight. And as you can see, I've already gotten a lot of the loot in this base, and with those minions on those 2 storages, I'm going to end up getting pretty much all of it. I also have a large group of balloons moving over towards the last few defenses on the left, and it doesn't look like they're going to have any problem going in and taking out these last few defenses. If this goes according to plan, it could be a 3-star, maybe, if we can. Yeah, we're going to get that Tesla down. So our only defense left is that wizard tower, and my king, along with these little horde of minions on top, they're going to have no problem taking out the rest of this base, which actually is another almost 1,000 dark elixir that I can get from this one pump. So that's going to be really helpful. And in about 2 seconds, my minions are going to go ahead and finish up this wizard tower, and that's going to be a 3-star for almost over 1.4 million total loot grabbed in Masters 3. Here we are, guys. This is what I was talking about. I've got this level 32 queen. I know it's just let it go. You'll see the upgrades later. They're just newer raids. So this guy, obviously much lower level defenses. I'm going to go ahead and go in from the top, using my Rage haste spell like I usually do, spreading my loons pretty wide so that I can make sure that they're going around the outside of the base, because I am going for this 3-star. I'm going to go ahead and drop a free spell there on 2 air defenses, so this group of balloons coming through the middle can move through without getting hammered by those. I think they're level 6, I don't know, with the new air defense animations. So we got a giant raged horde of minions coming through, tearing through the town hall and the dark elixir storage. Now they're just going to destroy that king in like a second. And I've got a giant horde of balloons coming in from the left. This base really stands no chance. And it's going to give me about over 1.2 million loot from a super easy 3-star here. It's going to be over in about 5 seconds. And we've got a massive horde of like 40 minions coming on that last army camp. So there we go, guys, 100%, 1.2 million loot, again, this time in Masters 2. This is the general trophy range I'm working on, and here you can see why it works so well. We've got another massive raid here, 1.4 million loot plus. Go ahead and drop in my rage, my haste in the middle, and I've got these 3 general group of loons coming in. This base does have 2 level 3 multi-targeted Inferno Towers, which is going to pose to be a problem. As you can see, my group of loons on the left has pretty much been completely annihilated. I'm going to go ahead and pop down a free spell on those 2 Inferno Towers. Because they are on either side of the town hall, they can be frozen with 1 free spell. And luckily my loons are going to move towards the middle and end up taking out both of those multi-target Inferno Towers, allowing my minions to actually lock onto the town hall with nobody else on them. So those minions are going to get through that town hall, and I'm hoping they're going to get to that dark elixir storage, which it looks like they're going to. Yep, they're going to get it. And I've got a few minions on the right working on that last elixir pump. But I do have my queen in this raid, which I'm going to use to her full ability. So I'm going to go ahead and pop her down here, and I am going for dark elixir in this instance, which is why I dropped her on the left there. Hopefully she was going to go for that dark elixir collector. which was the goal. I also popped one of my 4 extra archers that I always bring down on the bottom to get that extra elixir pump. Mind you, I don't really need elixir, but it's not a bad thing to get. As you saw, I've already gotten 622,000 gold from this raid. So I'm going to go ahead and just speed through this little archer down here. He's going to go ahead and, is going to go ahead and get killed real quick. And that's going to be a 71% 2-star, so I'm going to get all of the loot bonus, but I'm also going to end up with over 1 million loot total. Here's another raid, this time Master 2 again, with over 1.2 million loot. I'm going to go ahead and try the same spell placement and haste up top to make sure those balloons can speed into the middle as quick as they can. Here, the Inferno Towers are down, so I'm going to be trying to get those air sweepers in my freeze spells so that my balloons can actually work their way into the base without much hindrance. So I'm going to go ahead and pop down my rage spell in the middle with a massive group of loons that's going to end up doing a lot of splash damage on the town hall and surrounding buildings. I've got the minions moving in from the top, and all of my loons have completely clumped up here, which isn't really good. As you can see, I've actually dropped my heroes on the very bottom of the base and broke through there. They're going to end up getting most of the loot from the bottom side of the base because it doesn't look like my balloons were spread out enough about halfway into the raid that they could encompass the entire base. So now my king is going to be breaking through that wall there, and my heroes are just going to start moving around with the help of a few of those minions to take out not all of the remaining buildings, I don't think. It looks like there's probably too many defenses to end up getting a 3-star here, especially with this king that's smacking away at my queen. He took her down almost all the way in health. Now, I still have her ability, but that doesn't mean that she's going to be able to get through all of this base. Nevertheless, we've still got over 1 million loot, and I'm going to let this queen just pick up a few extra percentage points before she goes down, since she is boosted and I don't care about her health right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pop her ability, and she's going to end up taking out 1 or 2 more buildings. Doesn't really matter at this point for the loot bonus. We've already hit the 70%, so at this point it's just insult to injury. But here we go. Another 1.1 million loot raid in the Masters League. This is the place to be, guys, especially if you're using a strategy like mine. Now today, I've got a bunch of elixirs, so I want to obviously be dumping that on walls, but the plan is mortars. We have 4 level 7 mortars that need to be upgraded, and they're 6.4 million apiece, so I'm going to go ahead and get my first one down for 10 days right now. There we go, guys, our first level 8 mortar on the way, and boom, here we are again with enough gold to do number 2. I'm going to speed right through these upgrades here so I don't keep you around very long, and bam, here we go, another 10 days. You can see it's only been a day since I got the last one, how easy it is to farm the gold. We're up to 6.5 million gold again, but wait, here's the queen upgrading to level 30 for 150,000 dark elixir. That's what I was talking about. The upgrade for the queens are coming, guys, don't worry. And here is the level 8 mortar. Third one down, there it goes. And I am full on elixir again. So I'm actually going to hop into my lab right here and go to my wizards, because wizards are just sexy little mofos, and we're going to get them up to max level for 7.5 million elixir. And we have 1 more mortar left for 6.4 million. We're going to put them down for 10 days, and that's going to be all of our mortars up to level 8, the max level we can get at Town Hall 10. But here we are, guys, my base present day. I'm not showing it to you guys on purpose because I do have another video coming out that's going to show you more upgrades that I've been doing between a few weeks ago and now when I've been out of town. Don't worry, everything will be here. And in a few days, I'm sure you've been wondering, if you've been a subscriber for a while, I'm going to have an explanation video for those other sorts of videos that you've been seeing on my channel over the past week or few weeks. The videos that you wouldn't normally see me upgrading, or uploading, my bad. There will be an explanation video out for that in the next few days, so just stay tuned for that if you want to. These normal types of Clash of Clans videos are not stopping. I just want to let you know that, if anything, they're going to be more and more and more prevalent on my channel, so feel free to stick around if you want to. If you like the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.